Hi, Denny Tryon here. I'm here to talk about my little DC amplifiers, brand name Hall & A amps. And this is one right here. It's a basically an old time radio, probably out of the 40s, 50s, that someone had junked the inside, and I found it and thought, well, I'd make a nice little guitar amplifier. So I took the chassis and I mounted a nice little DC amplifier in it with a input and a volume and tone, and a little power light, and it's got some cool mojo and looks. I put a new handle on it. It's quite accessible, opening from the back. You can just, when the battery runs down, and I haven't experimented, but you could use 9-volt rechargeables. Anyway, this opens up and boom, there's your whole amplifier in there. There's the 9-volt. When it goes dead, charge it out. These things actually run a long time on a 9-volt, but I'd like to find a rechargeable option. There you go. That's this little number. My little snake skin beauty. And you can find these on Reverb. I'm going to put up my site and sell these. So here's one. And then I got another one right here, and I'll demonstrate the sound and tone. There's another one. This is like this one was covered in some kind of naugahyde well, but it was dry and brittle and falling off. The radio was kaput. I'm saving parts and tubes from all these and giving it to radio enthusiasts, because some of the transformers and tubes are harder to come by. So I'm not disposing of them. I'm just using the chassis, and then I'm using the original vintage speaker and mounting a little DC amp. They're great for busking. They're 9 volts. Come on, and just set them up if you want to have you want to play in a small venue, but you can't or won't drag a big amp into it. These are great, and so I'll play a little bit and see what you think. All right, thank you. Also, for a busking setup, these are pretty ideal. I'll show you what I use for my tools. Pretty much, I just use a looper. I like the little Ditto. It's very simple, does the job. There's all kinds of options on these things. Then I have 2 cables, 2 1/4 inchers, and then my guitar, obviously, which I'll show you right here. In this case, it's a resonator. My thing is to play resonator and slide. So anyway, it's got basically a single coil pickup on it. The old guitar had a couple of holes in it, which I conveniently used to mount a jack and whatnot. The other one's finished over here, and I got this on some kind of Goodwill shop, because of the holes in it. It was pretty cheap. Anyway, I kind of fixed it up, and that's what we do for a guitar. So let me plug her in and get her going here. Like I said, again, I just got a looper, 2 cables, and a drop guitar, and an amplifier. And I'll show both of them. This is the little snakeskin guy. So let me plug him in. I'll just set him on the desk here and give it a try. Bear with me a second. All right. So number one, I'll just plug my guitar cable into the input of the looper, like so. And then obviously goes to my guitar. I like the the right angle jacks. They're kind of handy for ergonomics. Plug it in here, like so. I got my guitar plugged into my looper. And I take my 1/4 inch plug, output of my looper, into the input of my little amp here. Alright, and there we go. Got some signal there now. And then what I'm basically going to do is I'll just play maybe a little loop, record it, play it back, play something on top of it. And this is this amplifier here. See what you think. All right, here we go. I'm going to set it down. I'll move the mic as well. that was that boy. Now, we're going to plug into this guy. See what it's back over in. So, and on. Get rid of that loop. Hold it. Well, anyway, that's kind of a rough idea of what they sound like, and they're great little amps. It's fun to put them together, and they're for sale on Reverb. So go out, check out Just One More Guitar on reverb.com, and you will find these for sale. All right, thanks, man. Adios.